trailer for Discovery. Let's just cut to the chase here. What they're doing is they're ripping off Andromeda. Now, for those who not quite up on what's what there, you know, when they put together Andromeda, that's actually Robert Hewitt Wolf. Whether he's getting ripped off here, because he proposed an idea a long time ago about a Star Trek thing set far in the future about the fall of the Federation and how they try and rebuild it. And that's kind of where the jumping off point where they started building Andromeda, where they took basically two old Roddenberry show concepts, Genesis 2 and or Planet Earth, depending on which pilot you want to go with, if you prefer Alex Cord or John Saxon, where you have Dylan Hunt, scientist who is caught in a suspended animation situation where he is woken up hundreds of years later to find out civilization is gone, and he has to set about with his team to rebuild it. And Starship, which I don't think was quite as fully fleshed out, but is basically the adventures of a crew on their sentient starship. And this was a huge ship. It was, the computer was a sentient life form on its own. It had maglev tubes, which they didn't use much in the show as it went on, but they showed it in the pilot where they're proud of it. And they combined that together, giving us G-number Andromeda. In fact, the ring ship, the Enterprise, that was actually for the Starship, proposal. So even that kind of traces back to Jeffries a little bit. And if you look at the Andromeda, you kind of squash the ring a bit, stretch out, and build up a bit. You can kind of see what it evolved to. So basically, what we got here is they have they're trying to do Star Trek Andromeda, and I don't think they're going to do a very good job of it either, because they've ruined every character that was even halfway likable. Their lead character was never likable to begin with. And yeah, basically write off Star Trek for the time being, folks. It ain't there. It's over on Orville. Either subscribe to Hulu or get a friend who sails the high seas for you. Because you want to watch actual Star Trek, that's where you go now. Go to Orville. Or Star Trek Continues is still up online. Some of the better New Voyages one. There's a lot of fan films out there that do it far better than you, but Star Trek Continues is the one that kind of stands head and shoulders above all of them. Because we're entering another dark age for Star Trek right now. Not just because of the cruddy material coming out, but also the way this has divided the fandom is really it would definitely break Roddenberry's heart, because he really relied on the fans for a lot of things, support, and a certain amount of validation. It's good to have fans. I appreciate that, keep me alive, but. Yeah. I'm sure there'll already be, discussions forming of which hairstyle looks better on Michael Burnham. That little kid and play flat top thing, the bigger fro, the braids. There's also there's gonna be questions. She's been on the ship all by herself. Who the hell did those braids? I know enough about hairstyling, and especially black. You can't do that yourself. Okay. You need help. But then again, the Discovery has technology far and above that of any other ship in the fleet. Even those advanced a couple of years after or something. Oh, reminds me. Just recently got on eBay. It's on its way. We're going to do a new model for that blindfolded model build challenge I'm putting myself. And it's an older one, so it shouldn't have any problems with the, and also the open box, so look, yeah, everything looks fine. And in fact, it's one I prefer as opposed to the later versions where you just, plug in the nacelle. No, it's got the little half moon thing, so it's still more accurate than the later versions. But it's also a better nacelle connection system than the old tab, the loop thing. So look forward to that one coming up. Where I'll be building it's another question, because we're going to be going down to Tampa today to look at a trailer and then see about where to park it. There's a park in Kissimmee that sounds pretty good. And I am going to Kingsland this year in about 2 weeks, the 18th, 19th, 20th. I will be up there amongst the other notaries. I mean, Vic Mignon is going to be there. Bijo and John Trimble are going to be up there. That's I'm working with them on the Concordance. I damn well better meet them face to face at least once. And I'm also figuring, because I was the local bookstore had a copy of the Concordance from '76, the Valentine version. I'm going to grab that. So if the opportunity arises, someone will have the chance to walk away with a autographed copy of the Concordance. So, dangers of driving the freeway. I just hope the hell I didn't spill the food dish back there for the cat. Fortunately, the situation is such that I'm in the Hotel 6 for the next day or so. His big litter box isn't back, and I think it was a big cover thing, and that was kind of holding everything together. So right now, it's just things are a little more loose back there. So, with that in mind, PayPal, Patreon down below. Want to send stuff? Like, hey, if anybody's got a spare decal sheet from the newer version, the latest versions, because I'm going to be calling this one the Discovery, with the same registry and everything. But it's like, this is what it should have been. I know I got one labeled back home. That's what it was. No, I'll label this one. I'll pick something else for that. Because I'm figuring I got these old models. I got Post-it notes on them. So which ship is going to be which, and just a list of registry numbers. So I figured of what those ships of that particular model class would have been. And Constellation, the Valiant, the Discovery. If I go on the Shins and a few, I already got the Amato, although unfortunately I have to repair that one because that one kind of got smashed up on pushing stuff in the storage. But hey, it was a salvage job. I'm not that worried about it. And like I said, you want to send stuff, Captain Robert April, 4046 North Goldenrod Road, number 115, Winter Park, Florida, 32792, and we will catch you later.